And that has nothing to do with being anti-anybody. That has to do with common sense. You know, whatever happened to common sense, you know, particularly in Washington, D.C. I'm very sensitive to, you know, the narrative that Carson doesn't know anything about foreign policy. Couldn't possibly know anything about it. Even though all the same things that people are saying now is what I was saying over a year ago, I couldn't possibly know anything about it. But I will tell you this. The safety of the people of the United States of America, that is the responsibility of our government. And it should be a prime responsibility, and it should be a responsibility that ranks much higher on the list than the responsibility of humanitarian gestures toward people elsewhere. And that doesn't mean that we're cold-hearted and cruel, but it means, you know, when you get on an airplane, you'll notice there's an announcement. It says, in case of an emergency, oxygen masks will drop down. Put yours on first, and then administer help to your neighbor. That's what it means. We try to put our oxygen mask on first. And I think the people in our country, it's not so much that they're afraid as it is that they are frustrated by having an administration that doesn't recognize that bringing potential radical Islamic terrorists into our country is detrimental to our existence. And we have to be thinking about what is going to happen in the future. Now, what we need to be thinking about is how do we train our people to be able to react appropriately when you get into a situation with extremists in order to save your life. You know, it used to be when I was a kid, they had air raid drills. The siren would go and all the kids would get under their desk or go to their designated spot. And fortunately, we never had to make use of that knowledge. But it was pervasive throughout the country. Everybody knew about that. We need to start teaching people what to do once again in those situations. I also think that the concept of a gun-free zone is stupid. When you have people who want to kill you, and you're going to say, why don't you come over here? None of us have guns. Come kill us. And, I mean, that is just so asinine. It's unbelievable. And then they say, well, the first thing almost that comes out of the mouth of the leftists, see, we need to get rid of the guns. Like terrorists and crazy people are going to read the law. You know, oh, I was gonna kill these people, but I saw the law. They said I can't get a gun. Okay, I'll go be nice. You know, it just doesn't work that way. And it's just so stupid. You know, the only people who would be deprived are the law-abiding citizens. And you need to go and look at the Second Amendment, because it provided for the citizenry to have guns so that they could help the government in case of foreign invasion, but more importantly, so that they could protect themselves against tyranny by our own government. And in order to do that,